Topic 2, conference expansion and realignment may not be dead yet, as Pac-12 Commissioner George Kliavkoff is visiting SMU today, losers of the New Mexico Bowl. According to Brett McMurphy, if the Big 12 is still open for business, should they look into beating the Pac-12 to the punch?
No. I feel like the Big 12 has already won in a number of ways. They've got locked in their deal. They locked in their conference.
Still need to announce it, by the way.
Texas and Oklahoma are probably now going to stay for the next 2 years. So
they are until they aren't, right?
They've got 14 teams through 2025, and even when Texas and Oklahoma go, Brett Yormark is very clear that they feel confident that the conference is plenty strong moving forward without Texas and OU, especially in basketball and across all sports. No, I credit Yormark and his staff for doing what they've done, just getting ahead of all of this. They've locked everything in, and so at this point, it's like, I don't feel like the Big 12 has to rush to get anybody. Like, we were kind of like, oh, maybe Colorado, Utah, Arizona State.
The four corners.
It was kind of a fun thought, like going to a 16-team conference when Oklahoma and Texas leave. But
if the Pac-12 dissolves.
Now the Pac-12 is trying to hang on, and their response is to add SMU and San Diego State potentially. Good on them. But like, the Big 12 can stand pat and feel very confident that they are the number 3 conference moving forward. That's my belief. ACC's kind of trickled down. They're kind of.
We're all playing for number 3.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like the Big 12 right now, and just solidarity-wise.
It's like BYU men's hoops. We've been playing for third.
Solidarity, they have it right now in that 3rd spot, and I think that's a great position to be in. But why be aggressive? What are you going to go do now?
You don't need Texas. You got it. You don't. Well, if you want West Coast, you get San Diego State. But I think when Yormark discusses 4 time zone, he really means Oregon and Washington. That's what he really deep down means. I don't think you go and get San Diego State just to do it, and I don't think BYU needs to go get. The Big 12 needs to go. And they're one and the same sort of. To get those 2 teams. It's going to be all right. We can quantify the success of the 2 leagues, by the way. There is a way to do this, and it's not on the field. It's a TV contract. We're waiting for the Pac-12 to get their TV contract for post-USC, UCLA, right? We have the numbers, reportedly, of the Big 12. They haven't announced it yet. We're still waiting for, I guess, that to be finalized. But it feels like the Big 12 is going to have a larger contract. If that's by only $1 million, that's a win for the Big 12. Because you're competing against the Pac-12 and the ACC, like we said, for 3rd place. And I think the Big 12's done as good of a job as it possibly could with 2 massive brands leaving. They added some of the best of the rest. And you look around and, like, what's left, right? Boise State, Gonzaga in hoops, basically Boise State in football. We're not really talking about the other sports. Essentially the same as, like, Gonzaga in basketball, but they don't have football, of course. And then it's like, well, okay, who else? We could get into Texas. We could continue to have somebody in the LA area. They're just trying to survive and not dissolve at some point. Because if 2 teams leave, like if Arizona and Arizona State were like, we're done, we're out, it changes a lot for that league. Now you're down to 8 teams.
They're in big trouble.
You had those other 2, you're 10. Like, what else you do? Now you're Mountain West plus to some degree. There's some good programs in there still. But like Oregon and Washington hold the cards. They're sitting there deciding the fate of the Pac-12. But yeah, I'm confident the Big 12's in a great spot. Not going to – certainly it takes a little bit of a dip without Texas and Oklahoma, but you've added some quality, obviously, in our biased opinion in BYU and the other 3. And it'll be exciting to see how it rolls out in the next couple of years. It was nice that TCU had a season like it had, where it was like, oh, look, we didn't need Texas and Oklahoma. We have other teams.
Oklahoma was mediocre.
Do stuff. Yeah, we'll give them the 1 year off and add the 17 New Year's Six appearances since 2000. Like, they're unbelievable as a program. Good, you had 1 year off. It's okay.
It was good to see some other teams. It was good to see Baylor the year before win the Big 12, Jarom.
Yeah.
Like, Texas and Oklahoma.
There's some fun parity that gives you hope as a BYU fan. They're like, oh, could BYU be that team 1 year?
Yeah, I mean, Baylor, like, Oklahoma State, TCU, like, they've all in recent years had strong seasons, better seasons than the brands of Texas and Oklahoma. So that's a good sign.
Utah took 11 years to win the league. It's like, oh, can BYU in the first decade be competitive enough to perhaps win a Power 5 league? We'll see.
Our question of the day. Is potential Pac-12 or just conference expansion in general still a topic of interest to BYU fans?